All righty, here we are. We are
Good morning.
live. How are you doing?
Oh, good morning. What a week it's been. I've been,
Morning. Yes, and oh yes, it has. You've had a really busy week. So,
yeah, yeah. All
yeah.
good though. I have to admit I let the team down this week. And
You know what? It's okay. Once we get people on here, we'll start sharing. Looks like we don't have anyone on yet. So, we'll hopefully have some people on in a minute. But yeah, I know it was a pretty crazy week, and for those who catch on the replay, well, just if you're new here, I'm Lynn, and I am at my YouTube channel is Midlife Carnivore, and we are doing an arm flab challenge, and we are doing our 14-day update. We started it for about 14 days ago. You want to introduce yourself?
yeah, Lindy here from Limitless Lindy, my YouTube channel, and 800 pounds down to 260 pounds in 2.5 years. And yeah, doing this arm flab challenge. I've got a lot to work with.
Oh
But
yeah, it's rough.
yeah,
And I was about 350. And so let's see, my last weigh-in, I was at 242.
wonderful.
I'd been
Yeah.
stalled for a little while, and I took out my coffee and heavy cream, and I had been doing a chocolate element in it. I took that out, and my stall seemed to. We'll see if it continues, but
Oh,
I lost like almost 6 pounds of fat after 1 week with no heavy cream.
oh wow, what a difference, hey? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like, wow, okay. And so I've had a little bit of heavy cream. It hasn't been in coffee, but I did make Dr. Kiltz's ice cream
Ice
for
cream.
Dave.
Yeah,
And I did have a little bit, maybe one serving. So
yeah.
we'll see if that's enough to stall me again. But
Yeah, I find dairy stalls me, so I stay away from cream and
mhm,
cheese and all that stuff. But it's my
yeah,
birthday this weekend, so I am going to treat myself to some cheese because God, I love it. It just doesn't love me, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so you had a rough week, but you have a very good reason to have had a rough week.
yeah, look, I
You're
did
being
the
a mom.
challenge Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I did my challenge then. Tuesday, I had to take my daughter to the hospital to have a bunch of tests, and that was I had to leave early in the morning, didn't get home till late. By the time I got home, I was wrecked. Then
Mhm.
Wednesday, my other daughter had to take her in for surgery. She had a gallbladder out, and then Thursday I had to pick her up. So again, 2 full days of just running around after my daughters. And then yesterday, I think just all the stress and everything, I'm having a bit of troubles eating. Like anything I eat,
Mhm.
I just keep throwing up. It's that lap band restriction that gets really tight. And so I just like I can't do it. I haven't done my vibration plate, my rebounder, nothing. So yesterday I had a pajama day and just trying to be kind to myself and trying to eat things and
Yeah.
it wasn't going down. And I'm just like, oh. But today I had a coffee and I've kept that down, so I'm hoping I've turned the corner.
Well,
And
hopefully, I mean, you've been not being able to keep the food down and not really being able to keep water down too much either. So
yeah,
don't push yourself too hard, you know.
that's right. And
You
I just
gotta
wasn't feeling up to it. And I'm like, I just need to relax and just have a day to wind down after all the running around after my girls.
right.
But I feel a lot better today. So I'm hoping that I'm going to jump on my vibration plate after and then I'll try and give it another go. But I
Yeah.
feel like I've kind of undone all the work I've done now. I'm sure I'm going to have a few more down times with my arms again.
Maybe a little bit of a setback. So as of the
Yeah,
last time that you did it, how were you doing?
I was doing great. I was getting my arms keeping them up a lot more, a lot longer, but it's still painful. Like I'm still pushing myself to like I don't know if I'm going to by the end of the month have my do my whole workout because that last one, by the time I get to that last exercise, I just have no energy to raise my arms above my head. So I do like two or three, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm completely gone. That one, The rest I can do. I can manage like 30 seconds and then have a rest and a few more, and I can get through them except for that
Okay.
stupid prayer move. My
I'm
puppies are in
actually
the way.
I'm actually getting better at the prayer move.
Are
I
you?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
getting better at it. I'm not
yeah.
definitely not perfect. So, now I didn't have a good excuse like you, but I actually missed 2 days. So we're being completely transparent here. So those of you guys who are doing this with us, we're just being real, you know.
Yeah.
30 days of that arm workout is tough. So, yeah, I think what happened with me, I didn't have the daughters that I had to take in for medical issues, but for me, it was I was actually doing a little bit better, and I think I overdid it. And then I was too sore the next day.
Yeah.
So, Carol says my arm burns like crazy when I'm doing the exercise. Haven't done any today. Yep, yep, absolutely. So, I have found that I can do so the first one where she calls it the warm up, where you're just doing the circles, forwards
Yeah.
and then backwards, what golf she calls them the golf balls. I can get through that one completely, and then I've been trying to keep my arms up in between, like she says, like, "Don't lower your arms in between." So I've been trying. I've at least gotta go like this, try not to drop them down. So I
Yeah.
can get through the first one, and then I can get through the second one till about the 30 seconds left.
Yes.
Like last night, that's when I have to take my first break, is about there. But
Mhm.
that's a huge improvement from starting off. Like, starting off,
Yeah.
I couldn't I had to take a break, like, before the first exercise was up, and then I had to take multiple breaks. And so I'm able to get through the second one after taking maybe a 10-second break or so. And, then the prayer, like, I can get through until about 40 seconds left now without a
Uh,
break, which is like, "Oh,
okay.
wow." Yeah, so I'm getting better with that one, I think, but and then I found that I can take, like, the other exercises, I can do them if I take maybe 1 break, but then I get to this one, the
Yeah.
palm down one or whatever, with a little what, oh my word. That one just does me in. That one just totally does me in.
Yeah, I
So,
think with the prayer move, I just get totally distracted because I'm s such trying to concentrate and getting those elbows together, and I just can't do it. So then I just sort of feel just so uncoordinated with the movement. So it really throws me off.
yeah, yeah. I think, maybe I've gotten a little more flexibility. I mean, it's like I can't see, so I can actually do the
Yeah.
elbows together.
No, I've really got to concentrate and lean back
I
to
do
do it,
too.
but there's a
And
lot of skin here, I guess, which is
yeah, and
preventing
I've
me
got
from
a
doing anything.
yeah, down low is a little yeah, so, like, if I go up like this, it's
Yeah,
a little bit easier, to do that. But then by the
yeah.
time I get to about the 45-minute mark, like, counting down to 45, I'm like, my face is going like
Yeah. I love Carol's idea. She does, while doing the prayer she does a squat instead. So
You
that
do a
it's not
squat
really working my,
instead or while? I read that as while she's doing
Oh,
it, she
okay.
also
Well,
does a
she
squat.
does. Oh, that's badass. Good on
That
you, Carol.
sounds hard.
Wow.
Yes. So Sandra says, I watched a van life woman doing your arm exercises in the US channel yesterday. Thought if you do, oh, straight away. Oh,
Oh.
so we're not the only crazy people trying to do this, huh?
Wow, wonderful.
Oh my goodness. So let's
Was
see
she
here.
struggling like us, or was she
Oh
doing
yeah,
really
curious
well?
to know. Like, is she struggling? So Elizabeth says, after 11 days, I no longer lower my arms. Good. I do the exercises on the rebounder, which helps the time pass faster. I believe 30 days will make a big improvement. Wow, good for you.
Oh, that's a great idea. How are you with your balance doing those?
That's
I
my
think
question.
yeah, because you can't hold on to anything because 'cause you've got your arms raised. So I don't know if my balance would, work, but
I would probably trip and fall. Now,
Yeah.
I did it yesterday for the first time, just like I turned her way down because I've got the routine down now. And I put on a playlist. My daughter and I are going to a concert on Tuesday. And so I put on a playlist for the group just so that I
Nice.
could kind of like listen to some of their songs. And it took me like 5 songs to get through the whole thing,
Okay,
but
yep.
it did help. It did actually help, and I kinda walked around a little bit and kinda just yeah, moving kinda does help, so I could see how the rebounder, yeah, would help. So, Carol, I can't do prayer arms, yeah. Oh, so she says she's doing the squats instead of the prayer arms.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, alright. So I do 5 on rebounder, then the arms. So 5 squats on the rebounder and then the arms. So, yeah, I haven't
Hmm.
tried to do anything on my rebounder other than bouncing, not just
Yeah.
gentle bouncing.
I thought about doing the arm challenge on my vibration plate because then my whole body's vibrating and that might help with the pain, but I just didn't get around to doing it because,
Yeah,
yeah, but I do wanna actually try that this week, so,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, 5 minutes on the rebounder. Okay, see, you gotta be real specific with me. I don't speak exercise. Goodness, no, I can't jump and do arms. Okay.
Oh,
But hey,
yeah.
I was really impressed. Lots of catching up for me, like, getting started. So
No.
I read on our, in our Meat Sisters group, in our chat for the arm challenge that Robin started today.
Oh, wonderful. It's not never too late to start. I'm
It's
like,
never too late.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm obviously gone backwards the last week, so I'm gonna have to add an extra week to my challenge to make
Right.
up for it,
You
so
never know, though. You never know. Maybe a couple days, maybe some rest actually will be good, and you'll find that you'll do okay.
yeah,
You
yeah, but
know?
I'm thinking this is probably a good thing to keep going after the 30 days because anything to strengthen my body and just have that exercise routine and not having like, going to a gym freaks me out. I don't have the body for it or being around other people. Things I can do in the
Yeah.
privacy of my own house, this is something I can do. And I've got
Yeah.
a walking machine, I've got a rebounder, I've got my vibration plate. If I can add in a few other little things to strengthen other
Yeah.
parts of my body, then
Now, how do
yeah.
you do with self-motivation?
Uh, when life doesn't get in the way, I'm pretty
Right.
good.
Just on a normal
Yeah.
day-to-day basis, do you find that you're pretty motivated to get and do your exercising?
No, I do have to push myself. It's a
Mhm,
constant talk. I need to talk
mhm,
to myself. Why am I doing this? Remind myself. I do have some goals. I've got surgery, a pre-op appointment for my skin removal in August. I really want to get down below 120 kilos. So I'm like
mm,
hovering between 121 and 124. And I just can't seem to break that. And I wanted to get under 120 before Texas. It didn't happen and I'm still
mhm.
hovering. That's my goal. So that's I've got those little goals. So I really want to try and get below 120 by, the time I'm going for my pre-op
Mhm.
appointment. And then I've got surgery booked in on February. So I'd love to be at the best physical, strength wise and health that I can be for surgery so that my healing and recovery time will hopefully be minimal.
Right.
Um, so they're my goals, and that's why I need to just talk to myself and keep myself motivated.
I struggle with
Yeah,
that. Lori says, "Save your money, don't join a gym, you have the tools, love you ladies." Oh, sweet, love you too. I have been
exactly.
forbidden by my husband from ever joining a gym again because of the so many times that I joined and never used it.
Yeah, and I'd feel uncomfortable. So it was something that sort of floated in my mind the other day. I'm like, maybe I need that, but no, I know I don't. I'd rather put that money towards some ribeyes and decent steak. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and
just
there's some home exercise equipment, but for me, accountability for me helps. Like, honestly, knowing that we're going to be coming on and giving updates actually is a motivator for me because
Yeah.
for me and exercise, I struggle. Like I'm not like one of those that are like, yay, let's go exercise.
I was nervous coming on this morning because I was like, I haven't been a good person and I
But
haven't
that's
done my
okay.
exercises. But as you said, we're keeping it real. Things
Yeah.
happen
I
through the
mean,
week, and it's just we get back on the train today, and off
and
we go again.
I think it helps just to be honest about the struggles and, we're not people that are in the gym every day. And we're people who were not able to exercise before because it was too dangerous and you just weren't physically capable. So
No.
it's normal to have our off days and to struggle with motivation and, you know, to have that struggle. So Carol wants to know what that your goal weight was 120 kilograms. Is that like maybe about 240,
Yeah,
245
I
or something?
think
And
so. I'm
it's
not
like
really sure.
2.2 pounds per kilogram, right? I'm
I'd have
pretty
to Google it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 2.2 I think it's I used to have to calculate this. So let's see, 120 times
Yeah.
2.2. So that's oh, well, that's 264 pounds. That's where you currently are, right?
Yeah, I'm 120, yeah,
Okay.
22
So
pounds
we're
at the
gonna figure
moment.
this out. Kilograms to pounds.
So
Okay.
122 kilo
So
is
you want
how
to
many
be
pounds?
and your goal was 120?
Yeah, I wanna be under 120, so 119.
That's 264.5 pounds.
Okay, so I'm almost there. I think I obviously got my conversions all wrong. So,
Okay. So what are you
yeah,
currently in kilos?
around 121 or
Okay, okay,
122, yeah.
okay, so you're 120. Okay, all right, so you're in the mid 260s. So, okay, so you want to lose just a few more pounds. That's
Yeah, just
doable.
a few more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's doable.
Mm.
So, all right. So Paula says, what would you recommend first if only one purchase was an option, vibration plate or rebounder?
Depends where you are in your journey. I started with the vibration plate because I was a large person and I have a lot of lymphedema and lipedema in my body. So if you've got a lot of fluid, a vibration plate is a really good place to start. But if you're a little bit more active and you can do all that physical stuff, a rebound is awesome. So
Mhm.
depends where you are in your journey.
Yeah, and no, so I have just a rebounder, and Lindy has both.
Mm.
And so I don't have the lymphedema issues because I was 350, but I was not heavy enough to have those issues. So although I'm kind of wondering if I might have a little bit in my upper belly. Can you have it in your belly?
You can. There are,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
this like upper belly part that it's so slow to shrink. And I feel like there's something else going on because it's kind of like the fat roll is not, like, even. It's a little weird
Mm.
and lopsided. I feel like I'm wondering if I might have some lymphedema there, but
Have you had surgery in the middle section, like a C-section
I
with
did
your
have I did have my gallbladder removed, so I
yeah.
only have a couple little but I have had adhesions, so part of it might be that from that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that was discussed in our lymphedema video with Dr. Leslyn Keith, that some women that have had C-sections, they may cut some areas of the lymphatic and that will cause the blockages in that area, so you could have some
Yeah,
lymphedema happening
I
there.
adopted all my kids, so I could not ever have children for myself. So,
Right.
yeah, I never had any birth at all. So,
Yeah.
but I did have the gallbladder surgery, and so, and it's above the waist.
Yeah.
So, interesting. But if you do get a rebounder, Paula, and you haven't used it before, I would not try to get any air. Just it actually will activate your lymphatic system extremely well. Like, because I was too aggressive the first week that I had mine, and I ended up feeling horrible and so tired, and found out it was because it's going to detox you. It's going to get your lymphatic system going. So just kind of gentle bouncing to start out with, and it's a calf workout, so your calves will also tell you when to stop.
Oh, for sure. My husband, he sort of looked at it and says, "Oh, this is easy." And he jumped on it and he started bouncing. He's like, "Oh my God, my calves are killing me. They're burning." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not
No,
easy."
it is not
Yeah.
easy. No, it is not.
Yeah.
So Sanders says the US van life woman was doing with 1 kilogram weights in her hands. She's 65 and has lost a lot of weight, so fairly loose skin on her skinny arms. Okay, warning, she's a whole food organic. Oh, okay.
That's okay. If it's working for her, she can do
But
what she
that's
likes. But
pretty
yeah,
nice that she's
yeah,
65 and able to do it with weights. I wonder how long she's been doing those exercises.
yeah, that'll
Maybe
be
that's
us.
something we
That'll
could
be
do.
us. Yeah, at
That'll be good.
65. We're gonna be bouncing
By
at
the time we're
65.
65, right? Hopefully to do that. I think walking is a great exercise. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Josephine's telling you not to beat up on yourself here. Life happens. That's right.
exactly.
Yes. Sandra says we meet you where you are. All right. Thanks so much,
Thank
Carol.
you.
And a question, is a vibration plate okay for someone with metalware in spine?
I would definitely speak to your doctor about that. I know if you go to the websites that sell them, like one of the proper websites, they will tell you there's some surgeries like metal in the knees and things that you do need to be careful with. But I definitely would speak to your doctor before doing anything like that for sure.
Yeah. Good advice. So maybe the rebounder would be a better option if the vibration plate is out of the question. Yeah,
But definitely like something like swimming where it's really low impact and just gentle moves would be really good for some, back issues, I would
definitely.
think as
2
well.
bellies. Yeah. Oh, I'm with you there.
Oh, I got a couple of chins, couple of bellies. I got
Yes, that's why we're doing this, right? Ah, you're welcome. All right, so let's see here. So Cat Diamond, I can get more than halfway through the video now without putting arms down for a sec.
Oh,
Nice.
wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, it's
looking
just
forward to that day.
yeah, and if it doesn't work with the, arm flow, but at least we're gonna get stronger, so we're still winning either way.
I'm a little cynical because I don't know if I'm noticing any difference in the arm flab. And I know when we watched Dr. Berg's video, he said to give it 2 weeks. Of course, I missed 2
Mm,
days, but we'll
yeah,
see. It might take a little longer, but
yeah.
we'll see. So, okay, so it takes 5 minutes to fill the rebounder. Yeah, I when I first started my rebounder, I felt it really fast, but I can go longer now. So I've been working on my arms with 2 kilogram weights, and my right arm is getting stronger and moving better. Excellent. I've been
Wow.
wondering if I did some actual free weights, if the arm workout would be easier. Because
Well, yeah, you're building muscle then, aren't you? 'Cau you're not working on the fascial,
right,
but you're
right.
still building muscle, which will help with your strength and, yeah, giving you some nice toned arms at the same time.
And I feel like, honestly, like the bicep and tricep area is fine. It's the shoulders. Like that is
Mm,
crazy shoulder workout.
yeah, yeah, that's where the burn is for sure.
Yeah, we got Jay here. Hey, Jay, how are
Hi,
you?
Jay.
Good to see you here. Awesome. Jay, are you doing our arm flab challenge?
Why
I,
not? Men can do it.
men,
David
yeah,
did a
I don't
great
know.
job.
I don't know how many men have arm flab. I think it just depends on how much weight you've lost, right?
But
And where you're
still,
at,
it's
or
it's good
hips
for
and
those. Good to pump it up. Yeah, my husband could do with some muscle up there, so I'm still trying to convince him to do it with me.
well, yeah, I haven't got Dave to do it with me again. He said he will, but I'm still waiting for my daughter to do it with me. She said she'd do it with me. I think she's probably going to do really well because she has had jobs where she uses her arms a lot. So, I mean, all of her jobs, she's used her arms a lot. I mean, she worked for like 5 years for Auntie Anne's Pretzels, where she was kneading dough, and then she was a colorist for hair, where her arms were up all the time in people's hair.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
she was doing another job where she's always kneading dough again. And it's like she's got strong arms. So she can always
yeah.
lift stuff. She can open jars. So, but it'll be interesting to see how she does. And she's 28. So it's like, you know,
Yeah,
she's a
she's
lot
got the
stronger.
youth on her side.
Yeah. So Sandra says I pull 4 kilogram kettle for arms and upper back. Nice. Have done for years, but I rely on my upper back with boogered lower back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, so do you also do some lower back exercises to help with to strengthen your lower back, some more gentle ones? I have some that I do, and I need to get back to doing them. I was doing them every single night before, but some ones that my physical therapist had me do, which are just some floor exercises that are slow movement, gentle, like some bridging and some leg lifts and like and then like turning your knees back and forth to just kind of give yourself some more flexibility and
Mm.
my biceps and shoulders burn. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So what's going to be your strategy this coming week for your approach to doing the exercises?
Well, now that, my daughter has no gallbladder and is on a healing journey adventure now, so, I've kind of got my life back again. So this week, definitely pick up where I left off and,
Yeah.
just take my aminos, which I'm hoping will help with the pain, push through that. I'd like to try doing, my arm movements on my vibration plate, and I will try and take a video this week so I can show you all where I'm at.
Yes,
So
and maybe see if your husband will join you.
I'll try. He's still in bed at the moment. He's a bit lazy. But anyway, yeah, so you just continue and try and do all 7 days this time.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I do have a hospital appointment on Friday with my daughter, and I'll be at her house, but if I can do it at night when I get back, because 'cause I'll be sleeping over
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Well, you
Um
could even do it at her house. I mean, I did one of the times I did it, I just pulled it up on my phone. Like I've been doing it on my TV,
Mhm.
they have it up on the big screen, but one time I just did it on my phone and followed her on my phone.
Yeah, I wonder if she'll do it with me. She can't see what we're doing because she's, currently blind at the moment, but
Oh, but she
maybe the
could
2 of us can, give it a
figure it
go.
out. Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
or
yeah, she's looking for things to do and something we can do. I can just walk her through it. So, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
might see how we go.
describe the motions and see, or maybe you can place her arms, you know?
Yeah, well, being a florist, she's always holding bouquets and very active,
Mm.
so I'll be curious to see
So
how she
sh
goes with
Yeah,
it.
so she may
So,
be really strong. So one thing I have
yeah.
found, and I don't know if you are noticing this or not, but just this past week, when I get towards I think it's the robot one, right? Where you go like this, I
Yep.
start to feel popping in my shoulders.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Like, I don't know if it's because I was also the week that I had that, like, 6 pounds weight loss, so I don't know if I lost a bunch of fluid and because that can happen sometimes, like, if I have a sudden drop, it'll feel like my joints are a little looser,
Yeah, it's that whoosh
or
effect.
maybe they're
Yeah.
just getting looser because I'm using them and all the
Yeah.
exercises, I'm actually using them, but yeah, I'm wondering if I need to go get an adjustment, the chiropractor or something, and 'cause, yeah, I can kind of feel them pop a little bit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's one new thing. All right. So Josephine says, hopefully next challenge will be working on the lower back as I need help with lower back. Um, yeah, you know what? I need to get going again with my lower back exercises. So that might be a good one to do too, because they're really helpful. And like I have one disc in the back that's degenerated and I think I still have a little bit of disc left. But I am definitely concerned about, spinal stenosis, nerve impingement. And, both of my siblings have had back surgery and they have both had nerve damage from their back surgeries that made them disabled. And
Oh,
so
dear.
I am and of course, they're also considerably older than I am. Um, so my sister's 20 years older than me, and she had her back surgery just a few years ago, but my brother had his first back surgery, I think he was in his late 30s. Now he's 72 right now. So he's like 16 years older than me, but, he had his first back surgery when he was in his late 30s, and he's had 4, I think. But he
Wow.
also yeah, but he also had his issues from Agent Orange exposure during the Vietnam War. And
Hmm.
so he got, yeah, the disc degeneration a lot earlier, but it's just interesting that both of them had really serious nerve damage from their surgeries. So I'm really, like, trying to avoid, if possible, having to have any sort of surgery on my back. But these
Yeah.
exercises, I notice that when I do the exercises that my physical therapist tells me to do, my back is so much better. So it might be something that would be fun to do. So,
Yeah, well, I'll definitely join in on that. I have a very weak core, and I just find if I'm standing up too much or walking
mm.
too much, I get very sore and I have to sit down quite a bit.
Now,
So,
are you able to actually, like, engage your core if you try, or do they respond when you try to engage your core?
well, I can do stuff, yeah, but,
Yeah,
yeah, like, I should really try and get on the floor a lot more and try and do exercise, but I have no idea where to start. And, maybe it's just
okay.
a matter of sitting here and looking at some YouTube videos, but I would love to be given and that's why I was thinking of joining a gym just to have somebody give me some
Mhm.
exercises and tell me what kind of movements I should be doing to strengthen certain parts like my core and
I
things
will
like
have to
that.
find there is a young guy who's a physical therapist, but he specializes in people over 50.
Okay,
And so he's really good. I mean, I'll have to find his channel. Maybe I'll link it in the description and I'll send it to you, because what he does is there's certain exercises that he said you need to modify or do an alternate exercise if you're over 50, because once you're at a certain age, it's just not as safe, like you're more prone to injury doing it a certain way. So I'll see if I can find him. I don't He may be from Australia. I'm not 100% sure.
okay,
He's got
alright,
Yeah. I don't remember if he's from Australia. I could swear he has an act he's not American, I don't think. I've watched so many people.
right.
I'll see if I can find him, and, yeah. So Carol has burning but not popping. What are lower back exercises? So, maybe I'll do a video and show what the lower back exercises. I have this whole routine that I go through, um, that really helps strengthen. So, I'll do a video and show what I do. I just like I haven't been it's one thing where I haven't done because I feel so awkward doing floor exercises and filming myself.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
'Cause I'm like, you can't hide a whole lot when you when you're doing that. Maybe I'll do
Yeah. But is there an
so.
influencer or someone out there like Carnival that does these kind of rehab type exercises for people like us that we could interview or something?
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
that
think
would
of
be nice.
anyone.
I'd love to see if I can
Hmm.
find that guy that does the 55 and plus. I know not everybody here is 55 and plus, but we are. So that would be nice to learn a little bit about what you need to look for as far as, to not injure yourself.
Yeah, but they just don't need to modify the exercise for the 50 plus. So we can sort of cover both the
Yeah,
easy stuff that's easy for them and then what we would need to do to make it easy for us. So
yeah. So Sanders says, "Those planks you were doing is a great inclusion for lower back. Yes, but us women can hurt our lower backs very easily. Yes, they recommend water walking and Pilates, less damaging. Yeah. I noticed when I was doing my plank challenge, and this was in January, that I if I didn't engage my core properly, I would really feel it in my low back trying to do the planks. And over the course of the month, I got better and better at it. But I was doing my back exercises also steadily then. Um, but yeah, I didn't realize how much you can strain your lower back doing planks if you're not careful.
Yeah. See, I have so much loose skin in my belly, so just trying to do a plank, I'm carrying a lot of weight
Mhm.
in the front.
Right,
So I don't even know
exactly,
if something like that would be safe for me because my back is so weak.
right,
So,
right.
yeah, it's
In fact, my physical therapist told me not to do them until I got my strength to a certain point. So you
mm,
probably would have the same advice. So Lydia, your doctor might recommend some exercise after skin removal. Yeah, you might
oh, for
find you can do
sure.
a lot more.
I will be because I've got this, yeah, mass in front of me, which does, yeah, and that's why I need to have it off because it does restrict me everyday life. So it'll be so good when it's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably gonna feel great. So, okay, so Sanders is on Australian or New Zealander wrote, "Be your own back doctor." An amazing Oh, cool. Okay, we'll have to check that one out.
Hmm.
Alright, so Carol says she's 69. Okay, awesome. See, yeah, I had a feeling we had some people who are a little bit older here, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, if you're bouncing and doing all these awesome moves at 69, we could do it too. So
That's right.
that's our
Absolutely.
aim. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a hydrophysio pool. Oh, I love those. I love those. I went on a cruise one time and they had that we bought the spa package. It was a Norwegian cruise. We bought the spa package and I practically lived in that hydrophysio pool. It was awesome.
Yeah. We have
Oh,
a hot tub.
Ashley.
Oh, hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Awesome to
Yeah.
see you here.
We have a hot tub and we fill it up in around sort of November and we use it over the summer and it is so good. But it's currently undercover. So we're actually going to move it out into the sunshine so I
Oh,
can sit
nice.
out and yeah, use that. But I can lie in it and I can kick my feet and do a lot of movements in it. So
Oh, that's good. All right, so
yeah.
Josephine has to go. Good. Thanks for joining us, Josephine.
Thank
Granny Carnivore, I love the name. Planks are really hard and hard on my back too. I'm 69 too. Okay, yeah, they are hard on your back. You have to be careful for sure. And
yeah.
yeah, that's why like I probably would have to get back maybe a week or so on doing my back exercises again before I would try the planks again. I've been lax. Now that's the thing that I worry about with myself is that like I did the plank challenge and I did planks every day for a month and I film myself most of the days. I think every day I film myself. I published it most days. And I was really good at being consistent. And then once the challenge was over, I stopped doing it. I mean, every once in a while I'll do one, but I stopped doing them regularly. So
Yeah.
my big thing is going to be what do I need to do in order to make this an actual routine?
Yeah, so maybe like doing the arm challenge on a Monday, Wednesday could be planks, and then Friday your back exercises or something else. Like we
Yeah,
could just do if you're consistent on those days, 3 days a week where you're doing something and make that
something,
part of your routine and you're exercising all different parts of your body, then
right.
we will be 69 and jumping and doing all these
Yeah.
amazing things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eventually, absolutely, yeah, so that's probably right, it's probably I need to just kinda have instead of doing the same thing every day, be doing something different each day and working a different
Yeah.
part of my body and mixing it up. Yeah.
But I think these challenges are good to find out what we like doing and if it's doing anything, and then, yeah, incorporate
Right,
those into some routine later. Yeah.
exactly. Well, and it's nice to have a bit of a like, as a community to help with support and encouragement and know that we're not doing this alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so planks are hard, period. Yes, they are. We did a plank challenge with Meeting Wellness on our channel, but it was tough. Yeah, okay. So, Ashley, how long can you hold a plank? Like, what's your best time on holding a plank? Let us know, and then
We'll
I'll tell
definitely
you.
have to do a plank challenge after my surgery once I'm
You
healed
know,
from that.
next time we have the Healing Humanity team get together, we're gonna have to do a plank challenge and see. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it would be cool to do that as a fundraiser too for the documentary and just to have people pledge like a per second how long each of us can hold it
So you wouldn't get much with my plank.
and have Dr. Baker join us.
Yeah.
I've got a brace for avoiding excessive strain. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, did you hear the jazzy music in the background?
Yeah.
That's our
Is
doorbell.
Oh, okay. Do you have to answer it or
My husband,
he's
yeah, no,
home?
my husband's here. He installed this new doorbell and now we have a jazzy sound. So I'm trying to increase walking, no interest in planking. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say about planking is it does feel good when you actually see improvement, but man, is it hard. Yeah. I'm liking the arm challenge. Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Excellent.
I
Yeah.
got to where I could do 2 minutes. Awesome. But my longest was 3 minutes. Good deal. And so,
Wow.
all right. So, Ashley, now my longest I did was 1 minute and 11 seconds. Um, but I mean, for me, that was actually really good because my first one was, well, before I started the challenge, the one I had done prior, I couldn't even get my belly off the ground. And my first one for the challenge was only 8 seconds. So for me, by the end of January to have 1 minute 11 seconds was good. But
Yeah.
yeah, but Ashley's
So
trying to be dangerous by age 50. That's
lethal weapon.
he's going to be a lethal weapon. Yeah, so he's going to put he's going to challenge Coach Raymond to some fingertip push-ups, right?
Oh, we've got some video of him trying to jump on the bench. Oh, we've got Max, but we missed Raymond. He actually, they from the ground, they actually jump up onto the bench at Texas.
Right.
But I think Raymond missed because he's pretty short and he actually
Oh
hit the front of
no.
his calves.
Yeah, we saw the video of
Yeah.
Max doing it. So my longest was when we did the live stream where we had everybody do the planks who was participating with us, and we did a plank of challenge. First time I ever hit 3 minutes. Adrenaline
Wow.
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also being in the team, you don't want to be the first one to go.
That's
So you're just kind of
right.
pushing yourself, aren't you? Well done, Ashley. That's awesome.
Awesome. So were you really feeling it? Like, were you sore afterwards? Because that's, I mean, to go from like 2 minutes and then all of a sudden do 3 minutes, is that what happened? That's a lot.
Did you
Yeah.
suffer afterwards?
Did you suffer afterwards? Exactly. Exactly. I know, I swear my husband would probably hold the challenge forever just to beat me if I was holding it for sure. He would be, yeah, there's no way he would let me drop before him.
Yeah. So when you do the plank, are you on your knees or are you on your toes?
My
Do you have
toes.
your toes? Wow, full on
Yeah.
plank.
Oh,
And are
yeah.
you on your elbows or straight
No,
arms?
no, not the yeah, on my elbows, on my forearms.
Yeah.
Yeah, my forearms and my toes.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
it is
I don't think I could do
hard.
that.
Yeah, yeah, it is really hard. Okay, so he said, "Not sore afterwards, but I couldn't have gone a second longer." Yeah, I know. I would push myself, but I could feel, like, my arms, like, trembling, the muscles would start shaking.
Yeah.
You already beat Dave in the arm.
I
You saw that video, huh?
trying to get my hubby to do it. I'll have to try harder this week.
Yeah. Yeah, in all fairness, if that was from my Monday update video, I ended it where he gave up, but he did join in later. Of course, with the way I put it in my Monday update video, I ended it where he quit, so
Oh, good on you for trying. I'm so pleased for you. It's a
oh,
great
yeah,
support.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, awesome. Okay, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, we have some challenges for this week. We gotta make up for the fact that we kinda missed some days,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do just fine, as she would say.
Yeah.
What'd she say on the, she goes, "You're fine."
We are,
Yeah,
and as you say, life happens and you just
yeah,
get back on the wagon and you just keep going. It's like we don't have to start over, just start from
that's
today.
right,
So,
that's right. Show yourself
mm,
grace like you have been, and yeah, we can't let ourselves be discouraged, and
no.
I've had so many times where I've just quit things because they were difficult instead of just kind of regrouping and picking back up and, you
Yeah,
know, trying again. So, if we never
so
do difficult things, we're never going to grow.
exactly. So we
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah,
Yay.
and boy, is it difficult.
No, lot of gains, a lot of benefits if you
Yes, yes. Okay,
yeah.
all right, well, I wanna thank everybody for joining us. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day, and we'll be back in a week, and let's see how we do this week.
Yay.
I might start keeping track of how many breaks I have to take. I just feel like I need some sort of a metric to track for my left brain. So,
Good
I'm
idea. Yeah, I might try
yeah,
and, come up with something as well.
yeah,
So,
I think I might
sounds
do
good.
that, and that way I'll have something to report and really see, okay, I am really making improvement. So,
Yeah,
awesome.
great.
All right.
Good
Thank
luck,
you
ladies
so
and
much.
gents. You
Thanks
can
so
do
much
it.
to all of you. All righty. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and we will see